Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Oakland Athletics. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Chris Ramos, the next to hit. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your...
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Andres Jimenez. The pitch. And there's a foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The pitch. Bounce to the right. He steps on the bag. One up, one down.
Batting second. No left field. Luis Geronimo.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Luis Geronimo. Ramos, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a curve, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Batting third.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Another solid power season. And first offering is fouled off. Now he breaks his bat. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. A's go quickly and quietly there, and they're down 2-0. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. The right-hander back to work. And that's in for a strike. Ramos, 25 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. It misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? Double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Now it's going to be Tyler Soderstrom. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. The Yankees up by 2 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one off the mark. Going to count 1 and 2.
It's a good take.
Goes down looking. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but it'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
No, that's high.
Out to short. Whips it across. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing there for the A's. They trail it here 2-0.
The batter, the designated hitter, RAMOS.
Just
That's
missed.
the ball.
Foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Here's a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2 is the count.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the veteran outfielder, Jackson Merrill. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Got him swinging. Gassed it right by him.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
One down, base is empty. And it's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
The Yanks leading by 2 here in the last half of the third. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. Oakland goes quietly. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Yankees 2 and the A's nothing. Bottom 4 digging in for Oakland. Andres Jimenez.
Second baseman,
Ramos back to work. And it's fouled away. Yoan. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Kicks and deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizes this one up. Brings it in. 1 down.
the left fielder, number 32.
So up next, Luis Geronimo.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Liner, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Yankees up by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. And we are starting over. It's 3-3.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. The great pitchers are able to tease the outside part of the zone with the breaking ball. That means that it looks like it's going to be a strike, but finishes off the plate. Well, that one finished on the outer half, but caught just too much of the plate and hit for a home run.
And a foul ball. Strike two. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him swinging. So they get 3 and draw even. We're headed to the 5th, all tied up at 3 apiece.
The batter, the designated hitter, RAMOS.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Henderson over to first in time. That's out number 2.
Now back, the first baseman,
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Jackson Merrill. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Merrill, 27 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And the pitch. And 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Chases that one out of the zone. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
1 out, base is empty. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. Bounced up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a throw, and he reaches safely.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Jimenez in the box now, takes strike 1. And he takes one right on the black, and the count is 0-2. 2 on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Geronimo in the box now. Takes strike 1. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. That one at triple digits.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now,
and he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And we're back. Now here is Tristan Casas. Here comes the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is massive home run. His 33rd homer of the year. It's 5-4. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's the Oakland cleanup hitter, Gunnar Henderson. And that one fouled off. The A's trailing by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Line and a base hitting to right.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. It just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with the chance to even this ball game up.
This one smashed down the right field line. Should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score and in time. 5-5 now. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Chris Ramos will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. George Kirby on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on.
Chris Ramos stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Geronimo on a dead sprint, racing back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does.
Now up as the Yankees DH, Chris Ramos. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
One strike away. That's off the mark. Yeah, the count 1-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Yeah, that's downstairs and outside. That one not close. 3-2 now.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Got it. And that'll do it.
You don't reach 45 saves in a season by wasting opportunities. This guy's been taking advantage of these moments all year, and we saw it happen again in this win.
Here now is our final right field tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 7 runs.
And now it's going to be Chris Ramos.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That one hammered but pulled foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes across, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris Ramos.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. On the move. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Singy, he made a tough play after a long run to get to that baseball. I have a feeling you want to see it again with StatCast.
Absolutely, and what was so key was that first step.
Now the designated hitter.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
And that one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Chris Ramos. And a pitch. On the ground. Whips it to Casas. Now one gone in the ninth.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman.
This one was pretty much decided in the third inning. From that point on, all they had to do was play fundamentally sound baseball to secure the win, and they did just that.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 11-1.
Chris Ramos now at the plate.
Batting third, the second baseman, Chris Ramos.
Foul ball there. Righty delivers. And that's outside. And that's ball one. Man at first, one away. Runner on the go. Ground ball up the middle. Henderson in plenty of time to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up.
And we're back. Leading off, Chris Ramos.
Chris Ramos.
The pitch. And that's in the dirt.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
That one fouled off. Way out front for strike two.
1-2.
Next offering way off the plate. And a rope into center field, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That's off the mark, and 1-1. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning, top half of inning number 4. There's a swing and a drive. And it gets down. There's the record. The run comes in to score from second. It's 8-6. We have a new single-season hit king. What a moment, and he is having a year for the ages.
We're witnessing incredible history right here. One of the greatest seasons of all time. The consistency it takes to maintain this level of success over the course of the year is almost hard to believe. Huge congrats to him on this amazing accomplishment.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Chris Ramos.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 run is in. The throw in, but it's offline.
These guys are relentless. Just until the bell sounds, they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
Chris Ramos stepping in now for the Yankees. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First pitch misses. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. The Yankees up big in this one here in the 3rd and final game of the series. It was out of Cal State Stanislaus that he was a 7th round pick by the Rays, and then eventually got a chance to make his way through the Rays system, and then was Henderson. The throw to second. How about that double play?
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. That's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
Ramos was a big contributor for them in the win. Collected 3 RBIs for them.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes.
Welcome back to MLB Tonight, continuing coverage of history. Robert Flores with Carlos Pena and Dan O'Dowd. The single-season hits record of 262 held by Ichiro since way back in 2004 has been eclipsed in what will go down as one of the greatest offensive seasons in Major League history. Carlos, Dan, your thoughts?
This is just amazing. I mean, to be able to go out there and be so consistent. I mean, look, I played against Ichiro. He's one of the most exciting players I've ever seen, certainly with the bat, and breaking his record must be so special. It's going to go down in history as one of the greatest feats in this game.
No, Carlos, it's also a record that as an industry we don't focus or talk about very much. I think that's what makes it so special and so unique within our game.
And once again, congratulations to the new record holder.
Live from the venerable grounds of Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Chris Ramos.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you've got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
First pitch coming your way next. One gone, runner at first. Chris Ramos stepping in now for the Yankees.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And a curve misses outside, ball one.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Fought off foul. Bounce to third. Can't field it cleanly. He doesn't have a play, and the defense comes away with nothing. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't, and this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11
The batter, the second baseman.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And here it comes. On the ground. And that one handled. Tosses to first. 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero. Now batting, second baseman.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And that one fouled off. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Going to count 1 and 2.
One thing I found that was very cool, was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a good eye there. Drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's
Now,
2 outs, base is empty. Chris Ramos stepping in down for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Hard hit left side. The throw to first. Out number 3. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Red Sox nothing. And stepping in for the Yankees, Chris Ramos.
so clutch. You could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman. The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 7 runs on 13 hits. Miller as they won.
Chris Ramos stepping in now for the Yankees.
Chris Ramos.
This one popped up, middle of the infield. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go.
The batter, the designated hitter, Chris Ramos.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That one felt good. His 80th home run of the season. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now batting, the designated
You know,
hitter.
Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox. Pitch to Arias. Glove flip to second, and that's 2.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the end.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Chris Ramos. Winkowski back to work. He swings and fouls one off. Not close with that one, and that is ball 1. Popped up right side. Sizes this one up. And there's one away.
This is why they turn to him to close out games. He's so reliable in these spots, and he just proved it for the 35th time this season. Nice job getting it done out of the pen.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 8 hits.
Live from historic Fenway Park in Boston, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Chris Ramos digs in now.
The designated hitter, Chris Ramos.
There's a swing and a drive. Torkelson going back. And brings it in at the wall. Bottom of the first. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Chris Ramos. He's been one of the best starters in the AL this year, Singy.
Believe it, a Cy Young candidate in the American League, having a great season so far, but he knows he's got more work to do. I've heard his name floating out there as a candidate, but I think he's just going to focus on this one today and try to get a win for his team.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the right fielder, Eddie Reyes. The pitch. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do? Ramos, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a curve, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. The pitch. Into center. Moving under this one. And out number one on the grab.
Batting second, the center fielder.
So digging in, Spencer Torkelson. Up the middle, Smith gathers and throws to first. And they get Torkelson for the out.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Foul ball.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Next offering is downstairs.
Now, this is a big-time matchup right now, and stop what you're doing, folks. Watch this, because you have two of the game's best going, a Cy Young candidate and an MVP candidate. Look out.
Two outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Righty to the plate. And another ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. Scoreless after one. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
The second baseman,
Ramos goes 5 feet 9 inches, 205 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
No ball. One strike.
The pitch. Strike two.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch, right over the heart of the plate. And I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Shea Langoliers, batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Got it by him for the K. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but it'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Ryan Rocchio in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Second inning here, no score. On the ground to third. In there safely.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Runner at first with 2 away. Ray Smith up next for the Red Sox. Hauls it in to end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no score.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chris Ramos.
Popped up. Gorman on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. As we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for Boston, Jacob Bradbury. Right down the chute, and it's 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Righty delivers. That one not close. And the count is 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Left-hand batter waits. Got it. 1 out.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Connor Norton in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
That just misses. Now 1-2. 1 out, bases empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit. Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Red Sox go down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Bottom of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Spencer Torkelson. Splits the plate. 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
1 ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Here's a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
I'm just waiting for a foul ball up here. I mean, this is one of the best places to be ready and to have a foul ball opportunity. We got a great view of the action. Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Devers swings through it for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Torkelson gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
2. No ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball still 0-2. Kicks and deals. On the ground at first. Goes to second for 1. How about that double play?
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's Nolan Gorman. And that one hammered. And that is a foul ball. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And the pitch. That's down and in.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And now it's even up.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. Through 4. Still tied. Zip, zip. Back now at Fenway. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Shea Langoliers. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Into the monster seats and gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? And a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Rookie batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Came after with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
And now here is Ray Smith. That one is absolutely belted, and it hits off the monster.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Hit in the air, center field. Makes the catch. At the plate, Connor Norby. He's 0 for 1. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Norby measures 5 feet 10 inches, 185 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2021. The 0-2. Down on strikes. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Yankees nothing.
Now batting.
Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the right fielder, Eddie Reyes.
The right fielder.
And looking back at that Santana no-no, Boog, it's really amazing that he pulled it off against a St. Louis lineup that was absolutely stacked with strong hitters. A memorable night for sure.
And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away.
The batter, the center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Spencer Torkelson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Out towards right center field. On the move to the gap. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Now it's Devers at the plate. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. That one fouled off. And he deals. And ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
2 outs, base is empty. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 2. And there's a ball. Payoff pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And it bangs off the top of the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
All over that one right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And in scoring position with 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Gorman. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
The strategy of winning a ball game when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches.
Oh, and a nice sliding stop. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out. And the Red Sox lead 1, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at Fenway, and here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Ramos back to work. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Good eye in that spot.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Rip towards third. Fires over to Guerrero. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, shortstop, Brian.
Here's Brian Urquijo, 1 for 2. Foul ball there. The wind of the pitch. Just missed. And that one fouled off. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He steps on the bag, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman
Ray Smith up next for the Red Sox. Strike on the outside. It's 0-1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
And the righty deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Got him. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. Score remains tied 1-1. So 2 down. Chris Ramos stepping in now for the Yankees. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. And delivers outside.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And another ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So they make short work of them there. Home half of it. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Andrew Wantz.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see.
Go ahead, run on base. Chris Ramos now at the plate. And with the game going to extras, he's still got a chance to keep his hitting streak going. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Here comes the runner. Fires it to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And a 2-1 ball game now. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
Our final line score.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Yankees. Runner on at first with one gone. Now, Chris Ramos. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Knocks it down.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with a hit in every game. I mean, he's run his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Chris Ramos.
The designated hitter.
A wind and pitch. Way inside, gets out of the way.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. Oh! Big Dog's gotta eat. Another one in his incredible season. It's 1-1.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all.
That's inside. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 5 innings complete. Yankees 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Chris Ramos. Canning back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Canning, a 6'2" righty, 34-year-old vet, and he won a Gold Glove in the shortened 2020 season. That one off the mark, and the count even 1-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Slider misses outside. Wouldn't chase that time. And he deals. And there's ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around. Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling. You're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They led 7 runs.
Chris Ramos, the next to hit.
The second baseman, Chris Ramos.
On the ground, 2 ball. Slings to second on a nailer. They get 2.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some.
The bat, The second baseman, Chris.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Out front, rip foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Oh, he misses it. It drops. The run comes across and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0. Now they've got him in a rundown. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Ramos goes 5 feet 9 inches, 205 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Toss to Naylor. That's the third out. Inning over. 2 runs for him. And up next for New York, Chris Ramos. 1 for 3. Fought off foul. Next offering way upstairs. And misses inside. Next pitch is inside, and now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Line drive. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's a the number 90 is a big number. You're talking 90 wins over the course of a big league season. Extremely impressive. These players have worked hard all year long, and they're seeing the fruits of their labor. It's not over yet, though.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs.
Chris Ramos
That is third.
stepping in now for the
second
Yankees.
baseman, Chris Ramos.
And that one hammered. McCarthy going back on the warning track and hauls it in.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman,
Ramos in his 9th season, 25 years old, and he's a former National League MVP. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there.
3 balls.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boo.
now batting, the second baseman,
Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight."
House. On a second, they get 1. On a nailer, they get 2. No runs, no hits, no errors. And stepping in for the Yankees, Chris Ramos. He's a guy who does it all. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, digging for 2. He's in there. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base.
So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Chris Ramos.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Fastball for a strike. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Miss.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch.
And he chases that one. And that's the 3rd out. This one pretty well decided at this point. 9th inning.
When you hit 5 balls out of the yard, you expect to win. Some teams live and die by the long ball. Today, these 5 homers, they really led them to victory.
Time of the ball.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Yankees. Chris Ramos stepping in now for the Yankees. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Righty delivers. And there's a curve through for a strike.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
He makes the grab, and that's the inning. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. No score. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 4th. Here's a big power threat. Chris Ramos.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a super.
Almost got him. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Wouldn't chase that time.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Gets down, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with
now up is the Yankees DH, Chris Ramos. He's been a great free agent sign. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Vivas stands at second with no outs. There's a swing and a drive. Could be extra bases. Kelnick with a quick throw back in. Lead runner puts on the brakes, and it's second and third.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Ramos kept the hitting streak alive.
If he's going to be a driver for their offense and change losses like this one to wins, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Washington Nationals.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound in this one, Chris Ramos. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
And there's a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. Oh, and 2 now. That's towards center. Settles under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now up for Washington, Brad Fleming. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And they'll do it again. 1 out, base is empty. Swings and misses, and 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Nats, Royce Lewis. That one fouled off. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
2 down, nobody on. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for Washington. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. So digging in, Chris Ramos.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Chris Ramos.
And a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Hard ground ball, base knock. Volpe flying around third and headed home. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Yankees.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Berg. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Back here in New York, new inning getting started. Up now for Washington, Omar Valencia. Right through there for a strike. Valencia goes 6 feet 5 inches, 25 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Well struck left field. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. His 21st of the year. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Kevin Alcantara stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they can't get the out.
The second baseman,
Tommy Troy digging in for the Nationals. That's out to center field. Jones in position. And there's one down. Here's Jared Kelnick. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. And a swing and a miss. Tied up here in the early going. That one missed. And the right-hander deals. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun.
Here goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Back now in the Bronx, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Claudio Morales. Ramos back to work. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And the 0-2. Stays alive. The wide to kick the pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. That one the other way. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I really like the approach of that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, did get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field.
Dominguez makes the grab, one away.
The bat, number 5.
So the lineup flips over. C.J. Abrams digging in for the net. Well struck right field. And it's off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 2-1.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now at the plate, Brad Fleming. On the ground to third, and that chance handled. There's one, and that's 2. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and no one left on. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 2 and the Yankees 1.
Now the designated
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Get high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Another one in his incredible season. And they grab the lead. It's 3-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
And we're back onto the 4th. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And he deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And the pitch. That just misses. Now 2-2.
It's a good take.
Next pitch is outside. And it's 3-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Omar Valencia digging in for the Nationals. He's already homered here in this one. Fouled off. He was late. Base is empty, 1 away here in the second game of the series. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And that one hit 97 on the gun. In the air out towards right center. On his way over. He's got it. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Alcantara swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Slice down the right side. On the ground at first, and that squirts through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
The Nats trailing by a run. Top half of inning number 4. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is going to go. He sends it out of here. Home run number 10 on the year. And they add a couple more. It's 4-3.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there, too. Gave it a great effort, but, you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And now here is Jared Kellner. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it. 2 out, space is empty. He goes down looking. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Nationals 4 and the Yankees 3. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, here's the catcher, Claudio Morales. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Morales, in his 3rd season, 29 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And the righty deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The wind to the pitch. Just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called 3rd strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Abrams, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And a foul ball.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you kind of take that right back up the middle approach.
And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now the number 2 hitter. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's a 1-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw, and it gets away.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here comes the 0-1. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Kicks and deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch is outside. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. So they get 1 run on 2 hits, an error, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 5.
Now that's the designated hitter, Chris Ramos.
Lined, and that's a base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate, and they have...
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Cole Sands.
Gets an opportunity to square.
Two outs, nobody on. Now it's the power speed combo. Chris Ramos, 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Two outs. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 homers. So 2 down. Chris Ramos stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Big swing and a miss. The Yankees looking to rally. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Got him swinging.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling. You want to extend it.
For the victorious Washington Nationals, 9 runs on 13 hits.
Chris Ramos stepping in now for the Yankees.
Chris Ramos.
Hit hard, that gets through. Lead runner around second. The throw in, and he's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in score.
Now back, the designated hitter.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A gigantic blast. And they cut into the deficit. It's 6-2.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. He was able to keep it.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Ramos in his 9th season, 25 years old, and of course, he's a 5-time Cy Young Award winner. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Righty delivers very high with that one. Ball 2. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. 1 away.
Now back, first baseman. Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
A wind in the pitch. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, he got a first pitch breaking ball right there that he clearly liked the look of. Just needed to let it travel a little longer.
Ripped to third. Whips it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The batter, the first baseman.
You know, even when this team was trailing by 6, it seemed like they had confidence that they could get back in this ball game. I don't know if they knew they could win it in this fashion, but they did an excellent job of executing in the little ways. They grinded it out and came away with a nice W.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victory.